Don't do it. Do not do it. That is a message that I'm delivering to all of you student athletes. Hell, to all you coaches in HBCU football. Don't do it. What you talking about first? I am warning all players and coaches in HBCU football not to engage in any kind of gambling shit when it comes to football. Don't do it. Don't do it. And I am saying this after the allegations against Chauncey Billups, Terry Rozier, and whoever the hell else has been named in this alleged gambling ring connected to the motherfucking Italian mafia. Okay. I'm telling all you young people, I'm telling all you coaches, don't do it. Now you might say, Ferg, why the fuck you connecting them two things? I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you momentarily. Before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on some again. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, put all you people on. Also, feel free to join the goddamn channel so you can enjoy all rights and privileges of any other member of the channel. You know what I'm talking about. But let's get into this. Okay. First of all, when it comes to the allegations against Chauncey Billups and others, I really don't know how to take that shit, given the fact that we have a corrupt motherfucker and incompetent motherfucker like Cash Patel as the FBI director. I don't know how to take that shit because we have a goddamn 50-11-time felon as the president of the United States. I don't know how to take this shit because the said felon who's the president of the United States keeps pardoning other unrepentant criminals. So I don't know how to take the shit that just came out from that FBI and this Justice Department. I don't know how to take that. But it did make me think. God damn it, it scared me. Because I was like, damn, bro. What if these motherfuckers tried to find a way to come after some of these smaller school athletes and these smaller school coaches? You know, because they're not getting the money like these big schools are getting. They ain't getting the money like the pros are getting, you know. So you might be able to come for them and they might be more susceptible, you know, to these offers to fix a game, to throw a game. And let me stop. I am not saying that my Jackson State University Tigers lost to Grambling because anything was fixed. I've seen people tweeting that kind of shit and all that kind of stuff. I have to trust that our players and coaches got more integrity than that. Hell, our quarterback got hurt. I have no reason to think that Jacobian was faking an injury or that Coach Taylor chose to put Parker Stover in the game instead of Lockhart initially because he was fixing the game, or that Coach Quinn was calling inappropriate plays because the fix was in. I have nothing, no evidence, nothing I've learned about these cats would make me think that. Okay. However, this case with Chauncey Billups and all these boys, who millionaires. It ain't like Chauncey is one of these damn NBA players who played, made a shitload of money, retired, and went broke like the 30 for 30 broke. He ain't one of them motherfuckers. Hell, he was still coaching in the league. He's an active coach. So still making millions. So if what these folks in the FBI are alleging against these dudes is true, that shit was just greed, or the mafia was extorting their motherfucking ass, like threatening to kill them if they didn't do the shit, you know. But it got my wheels to turning. And honestly, some people tweeting out things like the fix was in with Jack State versus Grambling did make me think, is that something that could happen? And yes, I do think it is something that could happen. Again, I do not think that happened with us. We lost our starting quarterback. Okay, we had a redshirt freshman quarterback come in. We had a true freshman quarterback come in. We allowed them motherfuckers to block a punt and get a field goal. We did things improperly. You know, we allowed them to score on explosive play. We did fucked up shit. That's why we lost. But again, could it happen? Could the mob, who motherfuckers bet on all this shit now, from the big schools down to the small schools, folks bet, and the motherfuckers try to fix their parlays up however they can fix them up. You know what I'm saying? So we already know our coaches ain't getting paid. Our head coach, TC Taylor, ain't getting paid what he would make as a position coach in the SEC. You know what I'm saying? Damn sure ain't getting paid what he'll be making as a coordinator in the SEC. You feel me? That makes coaches more susceptible to this kind of shit. Our athletes are getting NIL bags now, but they ain't getting the generational money that the SEC boys and Big Ten boys getting. Them boys getting generational money already. You know what I'm saying? Before they make it to the pro, depending on their position and how cold they are. So that makes them susceptible to shit like this. Also, since you're not as wealthy, maybe you don't have the protection in place you might need in case in the event that you are approached by the fucking mob, who folks forget because of racism. You know, they try to act like black people are just inherently violent and we do all the crime and do all the killing. The motherfucking mafia is a criminal enterprise that makes all this money through gambling, prostitution, extortion, racketeering, money laundering. All that shit is backed up by murder. At the end of the day, all of the mafia's operation is backed up by the fact that they will kill your motherfucking ass. Okay? So imagine one of these young players or something like that. Let's say they playing, let's say they up here gambling and shit on another sport. Let's say they ain't even gambling on they shit. But they get caught up in the wrong shit, and now you got some gambling debts or something like that. And the goddamn mob get your ass on the hook for, okay, if you don't fix this game, we gonna kill your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Or let's say it ain't even that. Let's say the mob just come to your ass, you know, with sports betting being so ubiquitous with it being legal. Let's say the mob say, hey, help us make some money. You play for this team. We'll slide you X amount of money to supplement whatever NIL again or NIL you might not be getting. You know, you just miss a block here, miss a tackle there, drop a ball here, fumble a ball there. We're going to break you off. It's reasonable to believe that that shit could happen. So again, I want to say, don't do it. Please maintain your integrity. Okay? Please maintain your integrity. Do not sell your soul. Okay? I know motherfuckers be all, I hate these Illuminati believers. These folks sold their soul to the devil. Man, folk be selling their soul here on earth for some money. Don't do that. Don't sell out your morals. Don't sell out everything your mama and dad and grandmama, granddad and taught your motherfucking ass. Don't sell out your teammates. Coaches, don't sell out your players. Don't sell out your fan base and your institutions that you represent. Don't do that shit, man. And if these motherfuckers trying to strong arm you, snitch. Snitch. That no snitching shit That's for street cats. That's for mob figures and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's for them because they know they in that life. They know that they chose to live this gangster life or whatever. And so since they're all criminals in there, they supposed to have their own street justice. So you ain't supposed to get the cops involved. Y'all motherfucking ass is a football player. Y'all motherfucking ass is a football coach. Don't get caught up in this shit like I ain't gonna snitch. I ain't no snitch. Fuck that shit. These folks trying to fuck with you and trying to entice you to get involved in some of this illegal shit. Snitch with the quickness. Hell, because it ain't worth it. You see what's happening with these boys right now. Chauncey Billups is a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. And then got jammed up. Mr. Big Shot. Then got jammed up. And again, matter of fact, I hope this shit is false. I really do. Because the Lord knows I hate this administration and everything it stands for. The hypocrisy, the corruption is unlike anything I've seen in my life. In my 41 years of life, I haven't seen this. I have read about it, I have taught about it, but to be living it is insane. So I can't stand these motherfuckers. So I hope these allegations are untrue, but this shit is feasible. And I'm telling you, motherfuckers will try to exploit these people who are at our underfunded HBCUs, you know, very proud institutions. But still, our institutions exist. They exist because of systemic racial discrimination. You know? We're underfunded because of systemic racial discrimination. Our alums have less money, largely because of systemic racial discrimination. We're minorities at such a disparity, largely because of systemic racial discrimination. Hell, the immigration laws wasn't allowing us to come over here voluntarily from Africa, like they were letting them motherfuckers come from Italy and Ireland and all these other motherfucking places over there in Europe. Because when slavery was over, they were like, okay, shit, we don't want no more of these motherfuckers over here. Hell, we don't want the ones over here that we got. So since we're a people in that situation, we right there for the picking, just ripe for the picking to be exploited. Okay? And so I'm telling you, especially you football players, they might try some funny business like this in basketball too, especially when it comes to March Madness or something like that. You know, talking about or who gonna win these conference championships, you know, these conference tournaments and stuff like that. So much gambling goes on around college basketball around that whole time. Okay, so they can get you with that as well, but football is like betting on football and betting on boxing. That's like the gambling kings right there, the old two sports. So I'm telling y'all, don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. Think about your families. Think about your future and realize that it ain't worth it. Okay? Put it on something. I appreciate you watching. I think you'll enjoy these other videos too. So check them out now.